to know the secret. So I'm really excited to get started, but I want to go ahead and welcome everyone to webinar number 2 for Flourish, Build a Thriving Network Marketing Business webinar. And we have such an amazing lineup today, and I'm so glad that you are here, and hopefully you have at least a pen and paper ready. But really, to be honest, you're probably going to need a whole notebook because you're going to be taking so many notes and things that you could implement in your business right away. So we're going to go ahead and get started. But first, I just want to go ahead and quickly introduce myself so you know who's talking to you. My name is Michelle Carey. I am tuning in from Sacramento, California. Like many of you, I'm a mompreneur, and I'm super passionate about network marketing for the simple fact that network marketing equals freedom, and anyone could have freedom through network marketing. And so I have the distinct pleasure of welcoming our host. She is the reason why we are all here. Her name is Esther Spina, and she is actually the brainchild of the Ambitious Women's Conference, and she's the author of 2 best-selling books, The Ambitious Woman and also The Everything Guide to Network Marketing. She is a multi-million-dollar earner in network marketing, which basically means that she has impacted thousands upon thousands of lives, and her passion is to empower women to succeed in network marketing and become their best. So she is my personal mentor, and she has definitely been the catalyst to change our lives. And I'm so humbled to be able to introduce her to you tonight. So go ahead, Esther, take us away.
Thank you, Michelle. That is so awesome of you. And yes, I had the honor of starting to mentor Michelle when she got into network marketing 9 years ago. And I just remember when Michelle, the first time she ever did a presentation, we were in a little apartment clubhouse, and there was only like 6 people there. And I said, Michelle, get up there. You're going to give a presentation. And oh my gosh, her legs were shaking. She was hyperventilating. I swear I thought I was going to have to catch her because she was so nervous. She got through the presentation. And now I just want to encourage you, because look at her. Now she has her own show, AdamandMichelleCarey.com. She's the author herself, and she's emceeing our Ambitious Women Flourish and Conference. So that's what it's all about. Yes, welcome to Flourish Part 2. If you weren't on part 1, why did we call it Flourish and Network Marketing? Because what does Flourish mean? And I looked it up because I didn't think of the name, but I thought it sounded cool. Michelle did, and she made this great graphic with it. It means to be in a vigorous state and to thrive, to be in one's prime, at the height of fame, excellence, influence, and to be successful and prosper. Last week, we had an amazing women, Pasha Carter, Lisa Wilbur, who's been in the network marketing field for over 35 years, Dawn Ferrantino, all women that have made multi-million dollars in this business. And tonight, we have another great lineup that I can't even believe is here. And so I am so excited to announce our first guest. Now remember, this webinar is to really give you value, to show you what kind of women that we put together on webinars and our annual Ambitious Women Conference, which is held every year. This year it'll be the end of April, but we'll talk more about that later, because tonight, right now, I just want you to meet somebody that will be there, that we travels all over the world. Now listen, I got to tell you just a little bit about her, but she is considered the thought leader of network marketing, and that she is for over 30 years. She began in 1988. After becoming successful in that business, she became a demanding consultant for different companies in which they would hire her to come in and consult to them. At one point in an organization, she had over 1 million, I can't even fathom that, people in her organization in 25 countries. She didn't stop there. In 2008, she co-founded Your Vision Partners, and I love this, as the Chief Imagination Officer. All I can tell you is I could put this lady on the spot at any time, and you could ask her to deliver anything, which we did about 5 minutes before this webinar. She would deliver. So right now, get ready for the awesome, amazing, ambitious woman, Lisa Grossmann. Thank you, Lisa, for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Esther, for having me on. I am just so excited to be here. I suffer from TB in network marketing. That's true believerism. I know that a lot of people look at the space and they wonder, is it okay? Or how do you share with people that you're doing it? Or what about those people that think there's something off about it? And I know those people are out there. I never seem to meet them because I am so passionately in love with what it is that I get to get up and do every day that I think I must infect people when they see me coming, because I've really never had anybody come at me like there's something weird about it. I believe it is the last frontier. I used to say of the American dream. I have learned that it is truly a global dream that network marketing represents and answers to. Where else can you build an empire? I used to say out of a spare bedroom in your home, but now, with a cell phone in your hand. And I was speaking and Amy said to me, if you had in your 30 years of experience, what are the best nuggets that you would give somebody? And I said, what people are always asking is they always want to know, what's the secret? What's that secret thing that you have to do to be successful in network marketing? The secret that all the $1 million earners have, but don't really want to share with you. And honestly, I used to think that too. When I finally got on a stage and I was going to speak for the very first time to a large crowd, I was waiting for them to come give me behind stage the secret initiations, rules, and secrets of what it is that I didn't know. And they never did. But what I figured out was network marketing is not about getting on a stage or going out and getting in front of people and impressing them with everything you know. It is about willing to go out and get in front of people in spite of what you don't know, because you care enough about them to give them a choice. Because what we do is we offer people choice. That is all we do. So the secret to network marketing is to marry the process and divorce the result. Because everybody will always tell you it's about results, but results don't tell you anything. Yeah, you can say they joined, that's a good result. They didn't, that's a bad result. But that's not true. Because if the wrong person joins, that's a bad result.
Yeah.
The only thing that is worse than a person who says who says no is a person who says yes who doesn't belong there. They will make you crazy. And you never really know who the right person is till long after they join your business anyway, because they might be the right person, but the timing is wrong. So results don't tell you anything. If you don't like the results you're getting, you just go back and you fix the process. Because if you improve the process, that will always give you better results. So our job is just to go out and offer people choice. We're in the choice business, and all you're doing all the time, whether it's talking to new people or working with people in your team or working with people as they're growing in your team or watching, clapping for people as they pass you. Because that is the most thrilling thing in life, is to actually have people in your team that do better than you do. Because you know what? That's the ultimate security, is you're just seeing who's continuing to choose and remembering that it's their business. So my nuggets would be: think bigger, faster. Understand that you really can't do anything wrong, because the world is full of people that are looking, and that's who you're looking for, those that are looking for you. That you marry the process and divorce the result, and that in the end, there's no secret about how to get good at this. Like all things in life, network marketing is a process of things you do, and you can easily learn them. It's like a recipe. Find somebody who's incredibly successful. You'll find that most of the incredibly successful people do pretty much the same thing. Just like most French chefs make French onion soup pretty much the same way. They may do it a little bit differently here and there, but the base recipe is the same. And here's how it works with anything that you do. When you start, you're going to be terrible. And you do it over and over and over and over again, and then you're closing in on mediocre. And do it a few more times and you're going to get to average. Do it 100 times and you're going to be pretty proficient. There's no secret in it. Repetition is the motherhood of better skills. So that's not the secret. The secret is not in what you do, although everybody's looking for the secret thing you do. The secret is in how you see it. So my secret there is think bigger, faster, because thinking big doesn't cost any more than thinking small, but the payoff is much bigger. The second thing is understand that it's not about you. The only time it's about you is when you're looking at it and you're making a decision. It's okay to join something without being really sure. As women, nobody expects you on the first date to decide you're getting engaged and getting married. But at the point that you pick up a phone and start talking to other people, it's not about you anymore. It's about them. Too many people are one broken dream away from never trying again. And when you call somebody and you say, I'm excited, are you happy? If you're not, do you have a plan to change it? If you don't, that's okay. Would you like to see one? May not be for you, but if you see what I do, I think we can lock arms and go do something great together. You have now made a commitment that they can count on you. So before you pick up a phone, you've got to be certain about what you're doing, because it's not about you. So in the selfie generation, turn the camera around. Remember that it's not about your brand. It's about what your brand can do for others. It's about the message and the impact that you can have with a business like this. Because as Michelle pointed out so eloquently when she was introducing Esther, the bigger the paycheck, the bigger the impact. Network marketing is eminently fair because anybody can do it. Most people won't. That's called human nature. But those that get to the top have large incomes because they have touched that many lives and they have made that large an impact. And if you want to cut time off your learning curve and compress time, the way that we do that is events. Always, always go to events. It's not fatal if you don't go. Nothing is fatal if you don't do it. The question is, how quickly do you want to get to where you want to go? And the faster you want to move, the easiest way to do that is to get around the people that have been there, because the only way there's no shortcuts to success. The only way that you can compress time and do it faster is to model others and look that have invested a lot of their time and a lot of their money, so that you can gain from their experience by investing a little bit of your time and a little bit of your money to gain what they've done with theirs. And that happens at events, your company events, the generic events where the people that have gone before you are going to be. Put yourself there, and that will put you where you need to be to learn faster, to think bigger, and to take the most back to the people you want to serve. And is that 7 minutes?
That I could listen to you for an hour, honest to goodness. I hope maybe we can get her back on for one of the webinars, but she definitely will be at the conference. No, that's amazing. Can you see why she has been so successful in her 30-year run of network marketing? Amazing.
But let's point out that because I use network marketing products, I started when I was 12.
Of course. I started to say that. You've got to stop saying 88. You just have to start saying how many years. Yes, you get younger and younger as you go into network marketing.
No, actually, I will be turning just past my 55th birthday when I come to your conference, and I'm excited about it because network marketing keeps you young. If you think young, you're young.
Hey Esther, I want to ask Lisa one thing. Can I?
Sure.
I think it's so important what you said about thinking bigger, faster. Can you give one good example of that? Because I think a lot of people think they're not thinking bigger.
I got into network marketing in 1988, and the first 2 years I did not make a lot of money. Probably didn't make any money. I didn't lose any money, but I was very much a student. So I was going to as many events as I could. I was going to everything that I could. So I reinvested in me. So I think my net gain at the end of 2 years was not huge, but I was part-time. I had not given up my traditional business. And let me point out that when I say part-time, I was very serious. I was part-time insofar as I had not given up my traditional business. But by the end of 2 years, I had a six-figure mailbox money income. Not to be confused that I'm saying it was residual, but it is a sweat equity business. I put in, and now I had something where the money was coming every week because I primed the pump and I built the foundation. So I was pretty good, happy with that. I never felt you needed to embellish upon that. If you can do something where you don't make a lot of money in 2 years, but you don't give up what you've done, and you get an education that you can make 6 figures a year, when even today, a 4-year multi-6-figure college income, where you, when you get out, a 40, 50, 60 hour a week job is going to yield you maybe half that income. That's pretty impressive. But I was probably, for the next 8, 9 years, a $200,000 a year earner in network marketing. Year 11, I made 1.2 million. Now, between year 10 and year 11, I did not suddenly gain knowledge that I did not have in those previous 10 years. Nobody tapped me on the head and gave me the secret. I didn't learn a better way to make a 3-way call. I didn't learn a secret presentation technique that I had not learned in a decade. But I started asking different questions, and where it came about was I had never built internationally. And I had assumptions. Oh my God, I don't speak other languages. I'd have to go places by myself, on airplanes by myself. I had all these reasons why I just couldn't do it. But then I met other people that had done it. And I looked at them and I said, well, what do they know that I don't after 10 years? What do they know how to do in this business that I don't know how to do? And I realized they saw a different picture than I did. And they were asking different questions. I was basically asking myself, why can't you do it? And of course, I was looking at my mind was finding all the reasons I couldn't do it. They were looking at it and saying, why not? And their mind was looking for all the reasons that they could do it. So between year 10 and 11, my mind started asking different questions, which painted a much broader picture for me. And because of that, I attracted people who saw a bigger picture also. And literally in 1 year, my income went up 5-fold and has been up there ever since. And it was just a function of thinking bigger and seeing a bigger picture. The people that build a local business where we all start versus the people that build a national business versus people that build an international business, what's the difference? You know, people are the same everywhere. They all want a better tomorrow than yesterday. They all want a better world for their children. They all want products that are convenient and help them and make life better. Network marketing transcends borders. It transcends everything. It unites people. And that's what I mean by thinking bigger, faster.
Love it.
Thank you so much, Lisa. That was amazing. A lot of great notes. Okay, so more from her later, though. Our next speaker is a great friend of mine, Alice Hinckley, and she has been a true entrepreneur for over 25 years. She learned firsthand how to create a profitable business. She's got experience in personal development, direct sales, network marketing, coaching, and training. She's a speaker, professional licensed CPA, author, and trainer. She teaches finance and time management. I always ask her to teach time management because I need that. And she has taught me so much. But tonight I said, what do you want to talk on? Alice, whatever you want, although we may learn about time management at the conference because it is so important for women to maximize our time. And she says, I want to talk about what do you believe? So Alice Hinckley, please share with us on what do you believe?
Well, Esther, I really think that everybody in direct sales and network marketing, and I have been part of the industry for over 25 years now, so I'm getting close to you, Lisa. We're going up there. But I think it's all about the power of belief. You know, there are 4 things that you must believe to be successful in network marketing. The first one is you must believe in your product. If you're not a product of your product, then how can you go out and tell other people that it's important that they try your product, look at your product, you know, and whether that means it's jewelry and so you wear your jewelry, or whether that means it's makeup, or whether it's clothing, whether it's candles, I don't care what your products are. Maybe it's, you know, environmentally friendly products. You must believe in your product. Otherwise, you're not going to have that certainty when you share with people. The second thing you really must believe in is your company. You have to have faith that the people people that are running your company have integrity, that they want you to succeed, that they're looking out for the distributors. You have to have the faith that they're going to continue to supply the product, right? Find a place where you feel really good about the company, a solid company that's going to be there for years because you're going to invest your time. But the last two are really the ones, Esther, that are so important to me. You really have to believe in yourself. And you know, ladies, sometimes that's hard for us. As Michelle said, a lot of you are moms. And sometimes when things get going and get busy and life can beat you down, right? We're expected to be pretty much super women. You know, take care of the kids, put dinner on the table, build a multi-million-dollar business, and make sure we look good. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, right? So when you have that doubt about yourself, I want you to just stop and breathe. You can do this. You can do this. If you don't believe in yourself in a moment, find someone in your company who believes in you. Sometimes we need people to believe in us more than we believe in ourselves. Have them on your side, because to succeed in any business, in anything in life, if you want to learn to play tennis, if you want to learn to be a runner, you have to believe that you can do it, that you're going to be able to improve and cross that finish line. So the third one is believe in yourself. Find someone to be your most raving fan to help you on the days that you don't believe in yourself so much. Because you guys, it's not just you. It's not the person just starting out. Those of us, I mean, I've been with my current company 9 years, and there are some days where I'm like, oh my word, what are you doing? Get your act together, right? And I have to remember all the great things I've already accomplished. But last but not least, I want to talk about number 4, and that is believing in our industry. Network marketing and direct sales is the most amazing industry. You are now a network marketing or direct sales professional. I can say that to you because for many years, I've been a CPA, 30 years, I've been a CPA now. And when I really shifted my mindset and labeled myself as a professional in network marketing, it changed the way I approached people about my business. This is a real business model, real distribution channels. You guys, I own traditional businesses too. And I can tell you that it's sure fun to stop trading dollars for hours. I mean, my husband's a custom home builder. When he builds $1 million house, guess what? Once he gets paid, he has to start over and build another one. In direct sales and network marketing, you can build that mailbox money where it comes week after week, month after month, year after year. So you must believe in the industry. Don't listen to those people, you know, your broke brother-in-law who's still sitting on the couch watching reruns of I don't know what, who tells you it won't work. It works. There are millions of people on this planet. Some of them only making $500 extra a month, but you know what? It's changing their family's lifestyle. Don't just talk about the millionaires. I love that there are people that make $1 million a year. But to me, the most amazing stories on my team are the people that are making $1,000 a month or $6,000 a month or $10,000 a month, who could have never in their wildest dreams imagined that. They could not have the money to go out and buy a franchise, but they're willing to have that sweat equity that Lisa was talking about. They're willing to work. Believe in this industry. What's another great way to believe in this industry? Support other people in other companies. We laugh at me sometimes. I bet I use a dozen products a day from different network marketing companies. If I can buy it from somebody, whether it's my toothpaste, my essential oils, my earrings, I mean, whatever it is, candles, protein shakes, protein bars. I mean, I use different things from all different companies. Support the industry. You have a belief in your product and you've chosen that company. The person across the table from you who has a belief in a different product has chosen that company. We are all in this together. You don't need to go get it cheaper at Walmart because you can get it from someone who's out there just like you wanting to build a business. So do it, you guys. Believe in your product, believe in your company, believe in yourself, and believe in our industry. Taking those belief systems to heart will be a huge foundation to launch your business exponentially into momentum and growth. So nothing about time management tonight, Esther.
Oh, well, okay, good. But you're on time management, right on time. So I just have, since you're a little early, actually, I have one question I want to ask you, because I was thinking as you were going along, I wrote it down. Those are awesome. Could you just give one example of what someone would actually do to build this belief system? You're a coach as well. You coached in the AWSC club, done it professionally. Could you just give us one little thing that they might be able to do to build the belief?
For me, I don't love the word mantra, but I have little sayings I say to myself. I bet for 20 years I've said to myself at least 10 times a day, I'm so happy, I love my life. Even on days where I'm not so happy and I don't love my life. But it's a belief, it's a deep belief. And you know, our brains are like these target guided missile systems. Whatever you say after I am, it believes you, whether it's actually true at this moment or not. I'm not a big fake it till you make it girl, but if there are certain beliefs that you want to really embrace, you need to remind yourself that those need to be at the forefront of your thought every day. So I would come up with something like, I mean, even if it's, I can do this, or I am promoting, I am moving to the next level, whatever you feel in every cell of your body, that will help move your belief forward. So that's the example I would give. Pick something to say after I am that's not, I am not going to make it, or I am frustrated, or I pick something really positive that you can grasp hold of and say it over and over and over again. Like, I'm so happy, I love my life. All of you that know me know that I live that. And it's because I've been saying it for years and years and years, and I'll never stop.
I'm looking at and I have one sitting right here, Alice, that says, believe it before you see it. I need that one right now. I got to believe it before I see it. This is for California.
Exactly.
I have California is always a good idea. Whenever I get down a little bit, I just go, California is always a good idea. I think I'll go there. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, Lisa, hang on if you can, because I want to get back to you at the end if we have a little bit of time, all right? Okay. Next, I always love introducing this redhead bombshell because she's my partner in AWSC. We do a lot of things together. I love her. So I could just tell you, Smoogie, my lovey, but no, you know what? She has helped, I don't know how many, hundreds and hundreds of women become millionairesses in her, create seven-figure businesses all over the world. She's the author of a great book, Frustrated to Fabulous in Simple Steps. She's been on numerous TV shows, magazine articles. There's so many I couldn't even tell you. She is 18 years in her profession, and now a network marketer lover. And so last week she talked about 5 millionaires mindsets, and she didn't have enough time to finish 5. I think 5 and 5 is 10. So Amy, will you share with us those next 5 millionaires mindsets?
I would love to. I'm so totally inspired. Lisa and Alice, that was awesome. I was thinking, I'm so, belief is a choice, isn't it? And as I was listening to both of you, I was thinking to myself, and they're showing that right now. I mean, it never dawned on Lisa that there's something wrong with the network marketing industry, or that it's strange or different, or it's nothing but totally awesome. And so that's her posture when she goes out there in the world. And so that conversation doesn't really make its way to her. And it's been interesting because I'm newer to the profession in terms of actually working and running a network marketing business. And I really related to what Lisa said, because I think it's the most awesome business model out there. If you have the right product and comp plan and you love your company, I'm not having that conversation either. It's like, I am so proud to be in this industry. And so therefore I don't seem to be attracting people who don't celebrate it with me. So I think, kind of just spinning off of something that Alice said, belief is really a choice. it's a choice. Choose to believe that you love the industry. Choose to believe that it's not just possible, but that you are going to make whatever it is you're setting out to make happen. Just choose it. It is a choice. And that kind of thrusts me. It's a mindset. And so mindset, when I sit and I look at all of these incredible women, whether they're millionaires or not, I have had the honor of working with millionairesses all over the world and helping them get to where they got to. But, the thing that makes them all the same is the way that they think, really. And it's like what Lisa said, it's not secret sauce. It's just they manage what they think. And I think they've been thinking that way for so long that they don't think anything other than that they can achieve certain things. And we went over 5 of these last time, but I want to share with you some of those mindsets that I've evaluated and looked at over the years that really successful people just have. So let's just go. We did 1 through 5 yesterday. Last week. So number 6 is I share my product, service, opportunity every day. I share it every day. You want to provide value to your customers. I know you do. I know you want to make money, and I know you want to be successful. So let people know about the incredible products, services, and opportunities that you have, right? Because how can that group of people that Lisa was talking about that's just waiting to turn their life around, how can they do that with you if you don't actually share with them what you are involved with? So every day, get that mindset that I choose to share. Call it market, call it sell, call it share, call it whatever you like, but share it every day. Every day, choose to network. Every day, reach out to your community. Schedule meetings to discuss your offerings. Advertise, publicize. This is how people will get an opportunity to hang out with you and potentially make their dreams come true and get a piece of what it is that you're offering, right? That is how you're going to prosper. It's simple. Share, because people can't wait to know about what you have to offer, because they can't wait to have their own dreams come true. So that's the first one. The second one that I want to go over is I want you to choose the mindset, I am self-aware. I am self-aware, because self-awareness is the key to any breakthrough and any subsequent success that you have in your business, right? So let's put it this way. If you're getting in your own way and you don't know how or why, that's a problem, right? You can't shift destructive thinking or behavior that doesn't work for you if you're not aware of it. So you've got to thicken up your skin and start looking at yourself. And if you can't see your issues or the things that are stopping you, then get a coach or talk to somebody that you trust and get some feedback, right? Because when we practice the art of self-observation, chances are it's you that's actually holding you back. And if you're self-observing, you're going to find that out. It's fears, it's confidence issues. It's really interesting. Esther, was saying, I work with, as a business coach, helping people take the right steps every day to build their businesses. But I would say, honestly, it would be fair that 90% of what is really getting in people's ways is the way that they think and the way that they're behaving. It's their personal development. It's not a business issue. We can learn business, but personal development comes from making a decision and a choice that you want to be self-aware, that you want to be better, that you want to achieve your dreams, that you want to work on yourself. And when you display that for your team and do what Lisa said, which is really reach out and help them grow because you're growing, that's when you'll see your business succeed. So I am self-aware is the second mindset I want you to adopt. The third one is I interpret powerfully. I want everyone to write this down. I interpret powerfully. The world is what you see. So if you're wearing a pair of pink glasses, then the world's going to look pink. And if you're wearing glasses like, oh, everybody's out to get me, then that's what it's going to look like. Too often people are looking at events and people through these negative lenses. And then they make negative interpretations about what people think about them, what people mean, instead of really just getting clear and asking for clarity. You have to ask yourself why. Why would you want to believe the worst, not only about yourself, but about everybody else? What would that provide you? And what I find when I'm studying these millionaires and these people who are successful is that they do see the world not necessarily through rose-colored glasses, but they see the world through powerful glasses. They interpret things in a way that actually moves their business and their lives forward. Believe the best about people. Does that make sense, Esther?
Yep, sure does.
Yeah, interpret powerfully. I think you're one of the people in my life that wears those rose-colored glasses all the time. You want to see the best in people. I mean, come on, there's going to be people and things and situations that don't look or smell good. Move past them, but interpret things powerfully, right? Believe the best, because when you believe the best about situations and people, the best shows up for you. The other one that I want to talk about is being resourceful, okay? I am resourceful. So people hear this all the time. Being resourceful means that if you've got a problem that you can't solve, you're going to pick up the phone and call someone who can help. It means that you're going to do whatever it takes to get the support that you need. And it means that you're not going to stop looking for a solution until you've found one. That is how dreams come true. And as Lisa was talking, I was thinking to myself, you know, if you want to have a bigger business and you want to think bigger, so you say, I was just having this conversation last week with someone who said, well, I don't know anybody in Malaysia. How would I build in Malaysia? I said, you have to first decide that you want to build in Malaysia. And in the moment that you decide that you want to build in Malaysia and that you won't give up till you have a team in Malaysia, you're going to have a freaking team in Malaysia so much faster than you could have ever imagined. But you have to imagine it first, then you have to choose, then you have to be resourceful in order to make it happen. Because I promise you, if you decide you want to build your business in Malaysia, for example, and you reach out to everybody that you know and you say, hey, I am really excited. I made a decision that I want to build my business in Malaysia. Who do you know? I promise you, in a very short amount of time, you are going to get introductions and have a team in Malaysia. Because you've chosen to be resourceful, because you've chosen to think bigger than you did, you know, previously. But being resourceful is the key. Right? Don't stop looking for what it is that you want until you create it. You just have to declare it. Okay, how are we doing? We have
one quick last one.
Okay, number 10. I take responsibility for my commitments, all right? Most of the time, I take responsibility for my commitments. What this means is that most of the time you're going to keep your commitments, right? But sometimes you're going to break one or two. It's just kind of an inevitable part of doing life and doing business. But no matter what, choose to always take responsibility for your commitments. This means if you break a commitment or a promise that you've made to yourself or to somebody else, you're going to clean it up immediately. Don't leave the situation messy. Forgive yourself. Apologize to those that you need to. Recommit if it makes sense. Drop the commitment if you're no longer committed. That's taking responsibility for your commitments, right? Success style. And we do this because if we don't start making commitments, then we won't actually get where we want to get to. So take full responsibility that your life, your business is yours. If it's working, keep doing what you're doing. If it's not working, shift and make changes, because at the end of the day, it's all on you. These are some of the mindsets that I see working in these millionairesses every day that really makes the difference.
Awesome, Amy.
Yeah.
And that's why she's our AWSC head coach and co-founder. And stay on the line because Amy's giving something away at the end of our webinar, which is going to be soon. So don't hang up, and you'll want to be on the line to hear how you can get this. Should I tell them what it is now or wait?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, well, so at the end, she's going to tell you how you can actually get 3 months free Ambitious Women Success Club coaching. Okay. And so we're going to tell you at the end, but I really appreciate that because is she amazing or what? If I could see you all there, you would say, and you would type to me, wow, great coaching. And that's why I keep her as my good friend now, so she can keep me in the right direction. I help her with network marketing. We kind of make a good team. Listen, I am so excited, except for when I was sitting here, I love looking how different we all are, the different people that are on the line. And I said last week I was looking at their offices, and I just wanted to say that they're all different because we're all different. I need to clean up mine because I was sitting here thinking I have a really messy bookshelf. It really looks good when you look at it close because it looks, it's all, every single thing here is a memorabilia that I have gotten from one of my conferences. Like one time we did the View. What do we call it? We called it the Brew. Oh, and we did a spoof on that. There I am, and there's Michelle. Wait, where's Michelle? Ooh, Michelle, you were Whoopi. Okay, anyway, it's so fun. So next time I'll probably clean up my office so that you can see that it's really good. I'm gonna say tonight, Alice has the cleanest office, a plain wall. And no, now Lisa has a nice one, and she's remodeling. And Michelle has a studio, Michelle Carey. And we've got one more special guest that I asked. She's like our cheerleader of Ambitious Women Success Club and conference. If you can unmute her, Michelle Carey. Listen, we wanted to add value to you. And so before you leave, Lisa, you got to listen to a lot of tonight. Did anything else come to your mind, or do any of the panelists have a question that you want her to answer quickly? Because we have just a few more minutes because we've got some more stuff to tell you. This whole hour from us is dedicated to give you value that you can walk away with no strings attached. Although we are so always excited about our annual conference that we've had, which is April 21st, 22nd, 23rd, ambitiouswomenconference.com. So if you want to hear more from all of these ladies or the ladies that spoke last week, you are more than welcome to get on there. I'm going to show you how you can win some great personal development stuff right as soon as we finish talking to Lisa Grossmann. And I think I'm going to just ask anybody on the panel here that has something that they want to ask her, that you're just dying to ask Lisa a question.
And if they do, that's great. If not, I actually did come up with something listening to everybody else.
All right, you go, Lisa. You go, Lisa.
Well, you know, actually, when I'm working with new people and I want to really open up their minds, I use this a lot when on stage and in small groups. And actually, Amy and Alice together made me think of it. You can't see this bottle necessarily, but if you could, because it's not opaque, you'll see that it's half filled or half empty. How many people are familiar with that analogy? If anybody ever asks me what the most important component to success in life, and we'll apply that to network marketing, it is in fact belief. Belief is the mechanism, it is your GPS system in where you go in life. But people confuse facts, which are finite, with beliefs, which are not. And here's the example. Here's the fact. This bottle is at 50% capacity. Some people see that as 50% full. Some people see that as 50% empty. Both are 100% accurate and both are 100% true. And there will come times in your life where you will meet people who are looking at the same fact, have opposite beliefs, and both are right and both are true. And the question that you have to ask yourself is, which belief serves you better? Now, here's what statistics show us. Most often, not always, the people who see the bottle as half full or half empty, tend to be scarcity thinkers. These are people who look at the bottle and they're really afraid to drink the water because every sip that they drink gets that bottle closer to empty. They don't want to share the water with anybody because it will get empty faster. As a matter of fact, everybody that they meet, they view with suspicion because they are all secretly water thieves coming to take the water. Yeah. Now, that is a difficult frame of mind from which to live and be successful. But it is based on fact because the bottle is in fact half empty. On the other hand, most of the people, not all, but statistically, those that see, according to studies, we are told the bottle is half full, tend to be abundance thinkers. They kind of say, you know, we can drink the water because you know what? There's more water where this came from. When this runs out, we'll find it. They tend to collaborate. If there are more of us looking for the water, we have a better chance of finding it. And if I don't make it, somebody else will find the water. They'll publish the great big How to Find the Water book, and everybody will have the solution and everybody will drink forever. Isn't life grand? Now, that's a different approach to life. And abundance thinkers tend to view the world, as Amy put it, through powerful lenses. They see possibility, and they see possibility where others see devastation. They see the future as bright where others see nothing. So what I would encourage everybody to do, especially if you are a person who is an entrepreneur or a wantrepreneur turning into an entrepreneur, remember that you are an emerging breed. It is the future. Entrepreneurs are going to save the world. Harvard Business School tells us this, but not everybody gets that yet. And you are going to encounter a lot of people that look at the same model you do and see it totally different, and that's okay. You're not here to change them or convince them, but you're also not to be deterred by them. So always ask yourself, do my beliefs serve me? Are they going to take me where I want to go? Because facts don't change, but beliefs with more knowledge and a different outlook often can.
I love this. Esther, I have to say something. Lisa, I love this analogy, and can I borrow it for every?
It's all yours.
You know what? And here's the thing that people don't realize. We actually do have a choice about that. You have a choice to see it half empty or half full, but we think often that we don't. And so through personal development, and part of what Lisa said, being around people who aren't in scarcity mode and who are in abundance mode, you can really learn to adopt that belief system and put those glasses on. And it's then that everything shifts.
That's why events are so important, because association and what you let fill your mind is very, very important.
Wow. You know, if I got anything from this, it's all about belief. And I think Michelle Perzan, you were the right person to have give a testimonial tonight, because I first met you at a conference, and I can't remember what happened, but you had just been diagnosed with cancer, and I don't know, you stood up in the audience and everyone reached out to you. It was a very moving moment. This was 4 years ago, maybe. And ever since then, 3 years ago, I met her at an Ambitious Women Conference. She was in the audience. She has been on fire ever since. She's cancer free. She's written a book. She speaks. This all happened in a 3-year period. And it comes down to her belief system. And I know it started that night, that weekend. But I asked her to share just a little bit about, because she's got a book. She's going to be sharing a little bit at the conference. But would you just give us a testimonial about what you'd like to share with tonight? Michelle Perzan.
Sure. Thanks, Esther. First of all the speakers have been amazing. I've been taking notes like crazy, and it's powerful. This is just a powerful webinar. But the conference, it's more than just learning or building your business when you go to that conference. It's truly about building other women up and showing such love and kindness to each other. I've just never seen it before. Like Esther said, in 2014, I was diagnosed with cancer. And 3 weeks later, after hearing that news, I came to the Ambitious Women's Conference, and I shared my diagnosis on stage after that. And the support and prayers I got from the women there were overwhelming. They're just such a blessing. You know, because of this conference, I've been able to grow personally. It has given me courage and strength I never knew that I had. I was always like a giving kind of person, easy for me to give. I had a really hard time knowing how to receive. These women at the conference taught me such an important thing, how to receive from other people, from how to receive from other women as they were giving. It instilled belief in me that I didn't have before that weekend. You know, like I said, I was able to write my book and share my story with other people going through a storm. And it all happened because of my relationships that I built at the Ambitious Women's Conference. It's something I couldn't have done without going there. You know, when you go there and you have your heart and your mind open to connect with people and really open up, what you'll learn from there is unlike anything I've ever seen. I went from being a shy, quiet person who couldn't speak on stage 3 years ago to being able to share now and speak in a confidence that I never had before. enough that I started my own foundation because I want to go out and now help other people. But that's the true value of the Ambitious Women's or the Ambitious Women's Conference. I couldn't have done that without the skills, the training, you know, and I know that anybody on this call or webinar right now, you would have the same way. If you go there, the takeaway you'll get from it will be huge. It certainly has been for me. You know, it'll grow your beliefs, it'll empower you, and you'll be the best version of you can be. And I really hope that you guys can come because it really will change your life. It has for me. So thank you for having it, Esther. It's just so special to me.
Well, you're welcome. And I didn't pay you to say that, but I do appreciate you being on here because you know what, ladies, our whole motivation is to change, empower women to the success that we know, to the level that we know they are, to the greatness we know they are. That really, truly is the heart of all the women that are on here. And so if you're able to, we would love to have you come. This is what we're going to do. Michelle had created a little trailer about what it's about. You want to show that real quick, Michelle? And then I'm going to tell you how you can actually get 3 months free Ambitious Women Success Club coaching with Amy Applebaum. So this is about 45 seconds. If you're still on, let's watch that. Sound? Oops. Oh, I guess we don't have sound, but you can see the pictures.
Everybody looks happy.
Michelle, are you unmuted?
Me, yes.
No, Michelle, Terry. Here we go. Oh, fun. Doesn't that look fun? Well, there you go. So if you didn't get a chance to see it, ladies, oh, we get to see her desktop. Awesome.
Even that's organized and perfect.
Hey, you know what? Women can get away with this because they don't care. They just blow it over, and we don't prejudge at all. So if you didn't get a chance to see that 45-second that Michelle created, www.ambitiouswomenconference.com. And just for tonight, only the first 10 women, I think, that sign up. Alice has agreed to give a 3-book bundle. Have you written 3 books, Alice? More than 3. Unmute her. But she's going to autograph 3 books, get them out to you, the first 10 ladies that sign up. All you have to do is go to ambitiouswomenconference.com, but you have to sign up by midnight tonight. And Amy is giving away 3 months. This is $300+ and no price on what it would be to be inspired, coached, and connect with other women for 3 months. After that, you probably want to join and pay how much ever money that you can to stay with it. 3 months with the Ambitious Women Success Club for the first 10 people that sign up by midnight. There's a few hundred people on the line that stayed on there. We have a recording, so many more are going to end up watching it. Our next one is going to be February 21st, webinar number 3. Who do we have on that one? Do we have one person that comes to your mind?
Yeah, we have, for our guest next time on February 21st, we have Teresa Garrison from the Success Factory and also Simon Chan from MLM Nation.
And the only man that we have allowed to come, okay, because he was a hit. He came last year and he taught a great breakout session. I did want to say one thing is that Alice Hinckley has been to 8 conferences, and she has also attended every single session and been on every single webinar, anything we've ever done.
She participates more than any other human being I have ever known in my life.
Right. Of everything. Well, she uses everybody's MLM products.
I love it.
Anyway, and we will try to get Lisa hooked up again. She will be at the conference. So this is just the beginning. We have 3 more webinars, actually. We really, really do want to give you motivation and value. Whether you come to the conference or not, that doesn't matter. We hope you got something. Well, it does matter because Amy and I and Michelle and Lisa and Alf, we want you to be there. We want you, not for us, but for yourself. We want you to be there. That's why we're willing to give up our time. That's why we're willing to give up our gifts for you. And please, I hope you see that from the depths of our heart. Amy, you want to say anything about that before we go? We're actually going to finish early, which is great because I want to give them, some of you have to get kids in bed by 9. Some of you have to go put in the laundry. Some of you have to
Eat.
cook. Somebody has to put their kids to bed, do homework. You got to do all kinds of stuff. But I wanted to give you, what do you need to do, Michelle? I want to give you 10 minutes to sign up. It's that important. We actually take payment plans. So I think still for $100, you can do 100. You can divide it up three payments, February, March, April. That's how bad we want you to come. So at least put down your down payment and get it secured. And check out the VIP, because for a little bit more money, you're going to get extra training, extra networking, cocktail hour with people like Lisa and Amy and Michelle Carey. So Amy, last words go to you, my love.
Well, so the conference is in Dallas, Texas, so everybody knows. It's the weekend of April 21st through 23rd. And if I said why people should come, I would say it's because it's the best girlfriends weekend that I've ever experienced. You know, I've been to a lot of conferences. God knows Alice has been to every conference ever created ever in the last 20 years. And there is something, and she shares, you know, we talk about this together. There's something distinctly different about this conference. This is not a conference where you need to come and be stuffy and perfect. And this is a conference where you come and you let your hair down and we have authentic exchanges. Women laugh, women cry. You walk away with some of your best friends. So yes, there'll be training and there'll be all that good stuff. But the value for me in this conference is to spend a weekend where I leave feeling like a better woman and feeling like I helped other people be better women. So I invite you to be there. I can't wait. And all the speakers get involved. They don't just come up and do their talking head thing and leave. They're there. We're enjoying meals together, all together. We're all equal. So
that's right, because all the conference includes 2 breakfasts, lunch, and a dinner. And I don't know what conferences do that, but I just have this thing. I want to eat with everyone. I want us to all be together. And we have a gala that Saturday night where Sir Earl Toon will be giving us a concert. Stacy Peterson, our woman comedian, who's hilarious. And we have a couple charities that we always do a charity. We'll be talking about Michelle Perzan's foundation that she started. It's just going to be a great weekend. So you got, let's see. You have like 6 minutes now. First 10, that's what you get. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We love you, ladies. Be ambitious. Stay ambitious. Thank you, analysts. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.